Ishan. Weather girl Lena is now here reporting from the Western Front, here for another weather update. As you can see, I'm standing in no man's land, the middle between the two opposing trenches. This is where all the trench warfare takes place. Trench warfare life is absolutely brutal. This is mainly due to the fact that the soldiers spend the majority of their time fighting with their bodies entirely soaked in mud. This continual mud is formed by the mass precipitation here in northern France. It rains 3 times a week, and when it rains, it pours. These downpours create deep flooding in the trenches. This flooding is so utterly deep it can remain waist-high for days at a time. The lack of irrigation in the trenches creates the trenches to be constantly waterlogged and very slimy. As you can imagine, living in a waterlogged trench is not very enjoyable. Many soldiers die due to their living conditions. Injuries include drowning in the mud, trench foot, trench fever, and lice. Yes, lice. I forgot to mention that this moist, muddy trench attracts a multitude of bugs and animals, predominantly lice and many rats as well. Interestingly, the German trenches were not nearly as dreadful as those of the British. So now you know why conditions in the trenches killed so many. It was all due to the weather. Now back to Megan and Ishan in the studio.